Hey, um, I've seen a lot of videos on, Iraq, and the legal action of the war. You know, all the horrible things that happened there. But I really don't see much of videos on, the actual reconstruction. Uh, you know, like what was going on? What were we doing? And so, yeah, I decided to throw a video up on that. um, Anyhow, we spent billions and billions of dollars in Iraq uh, to reconstruct the country, to build infrastructure, roads, bridges, hospitals, water treatment plants, all these things. We just threw money willy nilly. At a certain point, we actually just started shrink wrapping pallets of $50 bills, and just start flying them into Iraq. I mean, we literally just giant pallets of money, and we just start flying them into Iraq. Uh, and we just kind of willy nilly went around building stuff. And what gets me is we didn't ask anybody what they needed. Like we didn't we didn't ask them at all. We just started building stuff. We didn't ask them if they needed a hospital in a particular city. We didn't ask them if they needed a particular water treatment plant or a prison facility. We just started willy nilly building stuff. Um, but the thing that gets me is most of the stuff wasn't even finished. Like it wasn't even finished. Like they spent billions of like $60 billion, but didn't complete most of these projects. Like, like how is this even possible? Yeah, and you know, this is a testament to the privatization of our military. Um, I mean, of course, the Iraq War was illegal and wrong, but I mean, just the shocking nature. I mean, the shocking failure of Reconstruction is more. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Shrink wrap pallets of $50 bills were just flying in randomly, and like, who thought that would be a good idea? Like what? Like who in the government? Like what were they thinking? Um, like good God. Um, wow. So, oh wow. So I'm linking a bunch of articles down below. Some of them are dated, but whatever. It's pretty good information. The report, a report was released by the U.S. General Inspector for Iraqi Reconstruction, which is just basically a blistering report of just stunning incompetence on the part of American authorities. I mean, just stunning incompetence. Um, it's just stunning. How can you spend $60 billion and not achieve anything? I mean, how do you do that? I, it seems like you spent $60 billion. You should accidentally achieve things, just by pure accident. Somehow that didn't happen. Naturally, companies like Halliburton and all these other war profiteering companies made bank, but they failed to do anything. That's what like, they didn't do anything. They didn't build anything. Like after, I mean, the Iraq reconstruction effort has been compared to the Marshall Plan, um, which is terrible because, well, the Marshall Plan was a plan. Like it was thought out. Like this was not thought out. The money was just willy nilly thrown around. Private companies went in there and just did whatever the heck they wanted to, built random stuff wherever, um, generally without the consent of the Iraqis. They didn't really resist because it's like, well, I guess it doesn't really hurt us for them to randomly build a hospital we can't use or randomly build, you know, a water treatment plant. or just random construction of just random stuff, and, most of it they didn't finish anyways. It's just this is like this is just like wow. Um, wow. I'll leave the articles down below. I don't know. This is just crazy. Just crazy.